Okay, so we got a few diary entries to have a look at as well. Martial law.
Look who showed up.
Hey, Babak, Reza. I'm glad you made it. It's good to see you.
I'm here because Babak asked me to come.
Well, it's a good thing you are, because the Shah just declared martial law.
Gee? How's that possible? What's the justification?
We are the justification. The more they try and silence us, the stronger and louder we become.
For every one they kill, we'll kill 100.
That's right.
No, Ali, it won't happen.
No, Ali, you sound like you're getting ready for a war. I didn't come here to photograph a massacre.
Stay on the sidelines, then.
No violence, Ali. Do you understand me?
Look, we won't start any violence. But if they attack us, God help them.
Listen to Ali doing.
Ali,
Violence isn't the answer.
Just hang back, you'll be fine.
This guy on the right over here, didn't we...
You think we have a chance using violence?
Oh no, he's not
against
dead yet,
this
is it?
government? That's what they
It is.
want.
Shikar Karim! Huh? What do you want us to do? Just allow them to slaughter us?
No, we
we
don't.
show them that we're stronger, okay? No guns, no tanks, no violence.
That's right.
We show them that nothing is mightier than the will of a people.
It's no longer your call, Ali. Understand? It's mine.
We're getting soft.
She's
You don't know
right.
what you're talking
Abbas
about.
put her in charge.
Begishkanon. You too?
Good, Nasty. Here's the plan. We need to rally the people and direct them into Jaleh Square.
Something about all this doesn't feel right, Reza.
No.
I know.
Jafar, Nazar, Hamid, and Sirus, you'll be with
Ali,
me.
what are you doing?
Yasin,
Hey,
you, Saeed, and
Relax,
Mazyar
guys.
will get to the
Just for
front.
precaution, okay?
Precaution.
I got this covered.
Now let's get to the street.
Time to go.
They gotta be with us.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, that chapter was very, very short. And I guess you could play through a game like this in a matter of moments if you never looked at any of the other things. Wow, Black Friday, is this like the
Do you
conclusion?
understand why we needed your photos, Reza? Your images give the people hope. Reza, I need to get to the front. Take as many pictures as you can.
Okay.
People tell stories in all kinds of ways. Through their pens, their voices. But you, Reza, the camera is your tool. All those times you wrote to me from Germany complaining about how the world works, well, this is your chance to do something about it. No matter how chaotic things get, just remember, this moment won't last. But your pictures will live on forever.
All right, Babak. Time to take some photos. These guys got balls, man.
More like nothing left to lose.
Alright, revolutionary literature and inflammatory slogans were regularly posted on city walls. These public spaces became the battleground for free speech, where graffiti and vandalism represented alternative voices to the suppression of the Shah's regime. So, remember, America is founded on this whole idea of free speech, you know, like, you can say whatever you want. And it's why, you know, political parties like the Ku Klux Klan are allowed to exist in America. It's the Second Amendment, the First Amendment right, freedom of speech. It might seem strange, I guess, but the suppression of the freedom of speech, freedom of the press, is a common theme in dictatorial regimes, and it's never really turned out that well. North Korea springs to mind today, state-sponsored media. I can't think of many examples where suppression of personal freedoms really works. I don't know, maybe you can. Let me know if you can. Let's have a look at some of the things that we kind of skipped over before. Are we missing speech 3? We never picked up the tape for speech 3. What's this? One of the chilling ways in which Lechaverde degraded inmates, oh, so this is in a prison, was through publicly televised recantations. Friends and family were forced to attend the tapings in a mock news studio to watch the prisoner renounce his beliefs, family and former life. A man who survived both Savak and Lechaverde attested that the wardens of the new regime were determined to extract recantations because they had written their own dishonourable letters of regret to the Shah just years earlier. Alright, so this was the box that we saw in Father's office. Khatam Kari is a decorative art form and particular style of marquetry that gets its name from a city in Iran. Skilled artists of Khatam arrange geometrically cut pieces of wood, bone and metals like gold, silver and brass to form a pattern on the surface of boxes, frames, mirrors, doors, lanterns and ornamental shrines. The Little Black Fish. Oh, that was the book that we saw. It's a children's book written by Samad Berangi. The story surrounds a curious and inquisitive fish who leaves home to seek a deeper understanding of the world. A bit like Nemo. He faces characters who try to dissuade him from seeking the truth. The Little Black Fish was banned during the Shah's rule and was considered a metaphor for the oppressive political environment in Iran. The author, Berangi, mysteriously drowned in the Aras River. It's believed he was murdered by Savak. Wow. Well, hopefully we know all this. The Quran, or Islamic holy book beyond its religious significance, is used in cultural practices. During Nowruz, the Iranian New Year, elders offer fresh currency to... Oh, I didn't know this bit. Offer fresh currency to younger family members from the pages of the Quran to ensure a prosperous year. Some Iranians use the Quran before embarking on long trips to prepare them or to protect them on their journey. It is customary to say a prayer while passing under the holy book 3 times, to have water thrown in your direction after you walk away to leave. Huh. Okay. Interesting, all these little side bits here.
Alright, bye-bye. Time to take some photos.
Don't just take photos, Reza.
Has it been 40 days already? I can't believe how many people are out to mourn the death of those protesters.
Iranian mourning rituals impacted the timing of the revolution's protests. It is tradition for friends and family to gather in mourning on the 3rd, 7th and 40th day after the passing of a loved one. Demonstrators who lost their lives by military fire were deemed martyrs, and the most attended protests came on the 40th day, or Shele, after their deaths.
Don't just take photos, Reza. Neshu bede. Show them.
What's going on
Look at
here?
that fire, Babak. They trashed that office building.
Down with these soldiers, here to scare us at every turn.
The more riotous protests of the revolution involved burnings of banks, schools and indiscriminate destruction of any and all government property, a direct response to the perceived inequality and injustices of regime-controlled institutions. It was widely speculated that the acts were perpetrated by members of the Communist Party. So you can understand why, like, destruction of banks would be associated with communists. Ironically, like when Ayatollah Khomeini came to take power in Iran, there's certain sequence of events which I won't go into in case the game unveils them for you, which I kind of want to spoil that, which led to the freezing of a significant amount of Iranian assets which were held overseas in America. So that was kind of ironic that these people were kind of destroying banks in order to kind of make people more prosperous, the most poverty-stricken. And yet it led to, all of this unrest ended up leading to a lot of Iran's money becoming inaccessible.
I'll be right next to you, just like before. We're in this together.
Watch out! They're going after the American cars.
Death to America. We've seen that before, even today. The infamous chant "Death to America" first echoed the streets of Tehran during the revolution. The feeling behind the chant may have originated after the CIA-led 1953 coup d'etat, but Ayatollah Khomeini's anti-American platform became a flagpole for those who sought domestic control of Iran's activity. Over the years, the American government became a symbol of the West's stronghold on Iran. When protests turned violent, rioters looked to deface and destroy US-made products, including American-manufactured vehicles, which were actually quite big at the time. Not, you know, I mean, they were big in scale, but they were also big in terms of numbers around the world. Many rioters harboured a deep animosity towards the American government, due in particular to its supply of high-end weaponry to the regime. The weaponry was used to repress the masses and, in many cases, injured or killed protesters indiscriminately.
The Shah's days are numbered.
Under his reign, the Shah mandated the display of his portrait in every government, office, textbook, and business establishment, no matter how large or small. So this is a weird system. As soon as protests gained momentum, anti-Shah revolutionaries took to the streets, burning and defacing the Shah's portrait in a direct and explicit sign of rebellion. So, I mean, we hear about this a lot, like statues, communist statues, for example, of dictators, and the same was kind of true in Iran, but a lot of people kind of see the destruction of these objects as a way of kind of bringing democracy into a country, bringing capitalism, all that kind of stuff. This was the opposite of that. Because of what the Shah represented, he wanted his picture everywhere, but he was also supporting the westernization, you know, the import of American goods and American ideologies, capitalism, which the people opposed, more or less, I guess, because it was aligned with the Shah, and that's what they disapproved of. Oh dear, Uncle Sam doesn't look too healthy there. A message from the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. The Muslim people of Iran, with full solidarity and consciousness, stand in the face of bloodthirsty colonizers like America, who will once again taste the bitter experience of Vietnam. Vietnam wasn't too long ago in this timeline. We're in 1970... Are we in 79 yet? I think we're in 79 here. So Vietnam was a big mess, and it was the America's fight against communism, really. I mean, but what that combined with, so Americans' actions after the Second World War. I think America was isolationist, right, before the Second World War. They didn't want to get involved in outside affairs. They just wanted to continue with their own prosperity. And it was the bombing of Pearl Harbor in 1941 that brought America into the war. And it's difficult to say, but they did pretty well in the war, and I guess they felt like the whole subject was summed up in the Matt Parker and Trey Stone movie, Team America, World Police, that they could just go around the world sort of imposing their will upon people to sort all the world's problems out as they saw them. Vietnam turned out to be a disaster, and really affected, sort of boosted anti-American sentiment in a lot of parts of the world. Alright, what's going on here then?
In the name of Reza Shah Pahlavi, martial law has been declared. You are here illegally. You must disperse at once.
What are they doing? They're beating innocent people, Babak.
Be careful. They look vicious.
I can handle myself.
Don't do this, Reza. Your pictures will accomplish more than anything you could possibly do out there.
Okay, I got this. I can't believe this. The world needs to see this. Damn it! I should do something.
You're not a fighter, Reza. Neither of us are.
This is really tough, Babak.
What is the army doing? This doesn't look good, Reza. We should go.
Sisters, do not be intimidated by this government. Stand your ground. Show your strength. This is your final warning. Fight back. Ready? Aim. Fire.
shooting! I don't care! Oh God! Oh God! Hold your fire! What are you guys doing? Last city, get back there!
They were saying reload! How did they get shot when they were reloading? Oh my god. That is harsh. I would not have been good in the Iranian Revolution. Well, that's a bit harsh. I couldn't press that quickly enough.
Oh God! Oh God!
I am not a fan of... I've just died again, haven't I? Ow. I'm not a fan of quick time events. I'm really not. Like... They serve no purpose in gaming. You have to press the right buttons at the right time. That's it. Like, what's the point in any of it? It doesn't aid the story at all. I might as well just watch this animation.
Oh God! Oh God!
But now I've got to wait for all the bloody bullets to stop every time I fail this. Right.
Hold your fire! What are you guys doing? Last city, get back there! So many bodies! Oh my God! Oh my God!
What the hell? Why am I going back the way I came?
I'm coming, Ali!
This makes no sense.
He's been shot. He's bleeding from his stomach.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
He's still alive, isn't he?
Barely.
Ali, it's gonna be okay.
Careful, little cousin. This is gonna hurt, Ali. Okay, I gotta stop the bleeding.
What the hell? I don't understand how this works. Ah, right, okay, yeah. I mean, these game mechanics are just really cheesy.
Everything's gonna be okay, Ali.
We need to go. The soldiers are coming right now.
Get him up. Let's go.
We need to get off the streets.
Follow me.
Yeah, like the game doesn't benefit from having those mechanics in there in any way, really. Oh, there is another chapter. I thought because this was the name of the game, Black Friday was the name of the game. That would be the last
We need to
chapter.
get out of here.
Which way? Which way?
To the right. Stay with me, Ali.
Oh, thank God. Listen, please help us.
Reza, what are you doing here?
We need to get him to a hospital.
Ali? Hey, don't move.
There's been enough bloodshed today. Hossein Agha. Ali.
Reza, tell him to put down
Get
his
out of the way,
gun.
Reza.
Hossein, put that down.
I can't do that, Reza. Step aside.
Please.
Hurt your brother.
Ali, what are you doing?
You're a terrorist and a thug, Ali. I'll put you down
Down
like
your
a dog.
guns, both of you.
Please,
Take your
everyone.
best shot.
Well, we know Hussein doesn't die
Hossein
here.
Agha, put down
Ali,
the
put
gun.
that down.
Get out of the way, Reza.
Put it down, Ali.
Ali, please. Please put down your gun. My brother will shoot you if you don't. No, he's not gonna shoot you. He won't shoot you as long as I'm here. Hossein can be reasoned with. Listen to me.
He's a snake. He's a puppet of the Shah.
If we don't get you to a doctor, you're gonna die. Ali, put down your gun and let me save you.
Subtitles missing there as well. Well, we know. We've seen Hussein already in the future.
Reza, I need your help.
I'm not leaving you, alright? No, I am not leaving you. No. We can make.
That
we
was
can all make-
metagaming, I guess.
You're gonna die here, Ali.
This is my fate. This is my fate. Understand? Babak needs you. Okay?
Okay.
You go.
I'll cover you.
Go! Go back! Go back!
He's bleeding a lot, Reza.
Hey, Roy, come on, let's get him
Come
out.
on,
We gotta
Reza.
get him out of here now.
Okay, another short chapter. Hussein's not going to like me very much after that. I was metagaming for the greater good, though.
This way, Reza. Quick.
Get the door, baby.
I got it.
Put him down. Put him down, Jenny. It hurts, Reza. God.
There's so much blood, Reza. Turn him to his side.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is it bad?
There's no exit.
Reza, stand up. Reza, نمیخوام بمیرم. I don't want to die, Reza. I want to go home. I want to see my mom. I want to میخوام ببینم.
Babak-Jun, it's gonna be okay.
Baby, help me. I'm gone.
What do you want
do
me to
something,
do?
please help me.
Reza, show the world what happened here today. It's okay, Reza.
It doesn't feel cold anymore.
Babak, no. Babak, no.
We have to go, Reza.
Can't leave him. Babak, tell his mother, his father. Babak, please, Fidosh.
The soldiers
Wake
are
up,
here. We need to
please.
go. Bolansho.
Okay.
Reza, let's go. Come on.
Hold on. Get the door open right now.
I am no more a candle spreading light. I gather no more crowds. And, like smoke, I am all scattered now.
Alright, give me a few minutes here.